all the 25 years that you've done this, I am actually the end of the line. So I deserve your attention.
I have business to attend.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm the last. After me, it ends. Some are hoping that you end. But, and Mr. Tinney, remember, sometimes people have the mic after you. So I'm going to lend my time to David O., who you beat up unbelievably, and Terry Tracy, and we'll wait until O'Brien shows up if he ever does, and we'll let you have it. I'm glad to be here, and it's a special tribute to be the last, because Stu Bykowski has done so much for Variety Club, and we really all appreciate it. You're a true tradition. There's also a tradition in the Republican Party, because we don't win many elections in this city, haven't for 60 years. Tinny has me going to the retirement community, and you know what, Dan? I haven't even been alive to see a Republican mayor. It's unbelievable. But the tradition is as follows. I think it's a great tradition. And I thank you for the introduction, but when you seek the office in the Republican Party, you forever hold that title. So I am congressman, mayor, state representative, city councilman, Al Taubenberger. That's who I am. Thank you for the introduction, but that's really who I am. There's also some great things that we do in this town, unbeknownst. There's a number of Republicans in the Philadelphia Parking Authority. In fact, I'm looking at one of the people that works there. I'm a board member. And actually, Mr. Bykowski, you, in an interview in Philadelphia Magazine, said, if I ever am elected mayor of the city of Philadelphia, I will allow the Philadelphia Parking Authority to handle all law enforcement. You did say that. I have the quote on my wall. I think it's very good. But to show you the efficiency, and I think that adds some efficiency, we have Democrats too and independents. But the efficiency is, I saw some ticket writers, patrolling officers, in a van. I seen them park that van. They all got out, gave the tickets they needed to give for the violations, and then one of them gave the van a ticket because it was parked in a no parking zone. The driver must have been an independent. Also remember what I said about the Philadelphia tradition of holding, particularly Republican tradition, of holding the title that they ran for. So the next time you get a parking ticket, you may want to address the ticket writer as representative. That's true. You know, I did have the opportunity to run against Michael Nutter. It was a lot of fun, got to know him well. One of the key things in that campaign, though, that I found most interesting was he said that if you want a job where people love you, don't go into politics, work in a pet store. Well, Petco keeps sending me job opportunity notices. One of the reasons I'm running for council is really to show where the city can save money. Cost effectiveness, help. And it really reminds me of this story. There was a barber cutting a man's hair. He was cutting the man's hair. He said, "What do you do for a living?" The man said, "I'm a police officer in the 24th District." He said, "God bless you," the barber said. "That's wonderful. This haircut's on me." The policeman said, "Thank you very much." The next day, there were 4 tickets to the thrill show on the front stoop. Next day, there was a fellow who was cutting somebody's hair. He said, "What do you do for a living?" "Well, I'm the pastor at St. John's." He said, "Well, that's wonderful, thank you. You know, this haircut is on me." And the next day, it was very nice. There were 4 mascots on the front stoop. The following day, cutting the man's hair. So, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a Philadelphia city councilman. He goes, really? He said, I am. He said, well, thank you for all the work you do, your service. This haircut's on me. The councilman said, thank you. Very next day, there were 4 city councilmen sitting on the front stoop. That's truly a classic. I expected a little applause here. That trumpeter is James Dennis. James, thank you. That's a good cue. But more importantly, he'll be actually appearing at Catherine Kane's next press conference. He's truly a great guy, and you know, happy days are here again. This is really a Democratic town, no question, but I think the city is served well by having a very strong Republican Party. I will also say I thank you so much too for your work, your kindness, and the work of the Variety Club, because you've helped really so many people. I thank you for putting up with me and having me the honor of being the last ever in 25 years. Politician, so-called comedian in front of you. So Stu, thank you so much.
Now, I actually never thought of it that way, and you know, if you play Trivial Pursuit, remember this: Al Taubenberger, the last candidate to appear at the Sue Bykowski Candidates Comedy Night.
Wait a minute.
Presuming what?
One last thing.
One last thing.
Mr. Trumpeter, you forgot one thing. The Saints come marching in. I work this one.
I love New Orleans.
He was actually practicing for the post. I hope to be one of the 375 numbers. When the Saints come marching.
Thank you for that. By the way, you know, you don't have to rush out of